Hey, matter of fact, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, hit that subscribe, or I have to prescribe you some medicine for getting fucked up, man. Either way, hit the subscribe, like all of that. Yep. like everything. We here, Rebellion. What's poppin'?
Fuck your shit
Bobby.
up.
That's what we do.
Bobby.
No,
we
fuck
do.
your shit
Dre.
up.
Hey, matter of fact, let me see what type of niggas I got in here. If it's up to us, we got to take control.
We got.
It's up to us. Hey, come on, man. Ghostbusters, man.
Oh, shit.
You
Hey,
know
nigga,
it.
I got that shit on my Spotify. I can't even lie.
He's like,
that's
oh
the
man.
Spotify, nigga.
He's like, oh man, Ghostbusters.
Hey, that shit's hard, bro. That shit still slaps. Hey,
I jam the fuck out of it.
hey, speaking of that, what y'all think about that trailer? Of the new one.
It's hard to make out. I'm gonna watch it though. I mean,
Me
I
too.
don't like it's some stuff going on, but like I'm there. I'm a Ghostbusters fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I seen that trailer. I'm like, why haven't I seen this before? It must have like went under the radar or something. I don't know. It wasn't really.
Yeah, because remember it
like
went.
that.
It kind of did.
Yeah.
Huh?
It
What?
came out
kinda
before the pandemic. The trailer came out, and then they just like packed it all in.
Okay, that
But
makes
now,
sense.
yeah.
I forgot there was a trailer until y'all mentioned it just now, but I didn't see it.
Dre, you glitching over there, homie.
All right, it's probably Bluetooth.
I listened to an
Go
interview
ahead.
with Neil Blomkamp,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying that like movies, like what they may start doing is like a lot of the movies that they're gonna put out, they're gonna be big budget. So like Avatar, like those kinds of movies, they're gonna make it so you can only go to the movies to go see like the big huge movies. But the rest of these movies, they're gonna start streaming. Now, because it kind of put them in a bottle where where like they can't make the revenue that that they're not used to making. So they're still gonna make movies, but like movies like
You talking about by showing them on TV, like streaming sites?
Yeah,
that kind of
they
fucked
said
them up.
this. Yeah. I mean, well, no, because of the pandemic, man. Like people not gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of like whatever spectrum you own, as far as like what you think about it, you don't think about it. Like the people not really fucking with the movies like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they were. You know what I'm saying? So the funding is different. The way they make movies is different.
Didn't that Ryan Reynolds movie make like 190? Some stupid number like that.
Yeah.
That free guy.
It's a big budget movie, and he was just saying this is what he thinks is going to happen.
Okay, gotcha.
As far as that's all.
I'm gonna grab my lighter. Hold on, real quick.
Man.
I
hate to say it, but I mean that's Ryan Reynolds. That motherfucker has a crazy fan base anyway.
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds can make movie just because can make money just because he's Ryan Reynolds. Like I
don't get that because I'm not really a fan of dude like that. So maybe I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like I said, I hate to say it, but I know it's true.
Yeah, I'll say you know it. Hey, that's the shit, boy. Hey, name a movie you was completely obsessed with a kid. Like I'm talking about, you seen it like a million times. Like, I got mine. Mine's Bloodsport and The Last Dragon. Those two go heads up. I've seen those over like a gazillion times.
Yeah, I was going to say mine's The Last Dragon. Either that or The Golden Child.
Man,
what you got, Bobby?
Man, I have like Big Trouble in Little China, The Last Dragon, Conan the Barbarian.
That's crazy. All three of us got The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Because it was corny, it was good. Like
it was corny, but I think it was corny for the time. It was fucking excellent. It was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a comic book on screen. That's why I love that motherfucker so much. That is a comic book adaptation, even though there's no comic book for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. You slip in the right amount of corny,
mm-hmm.
and do the damn thing. Go for it.
Knowing.
Yeah. What he say? What he say?
You knew without knowing.
Search out some dumb goy.
Yeah. That nigga said, catching bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please. What? Why don't you sit down and shut up? Why don't I sit down and what?
I know who can beat you.
Hey, for some reason, because we got older and we started getting a kick out of shit like that, we started seeing that movie differently, and it just made it that much more entertaining.
Absolutely.
They said, hey, Leroy, I got something real for your ass in these hands.
He said, great. He was like, great. Hey, listen, I'll tell you the low-key hardest dude in there was Eddie Arcadian. Because
explain
he didn't care what was, because after he seen my man glow, his entire body glow, he said, listen, he's like, great finish. Not the finish I want, but great finish. He was like, he's like a 45 or put an end to all that kung fu crap. and pulled out the thing.
Pull the heat out.
Boom. Say if I'm a boss, come sucker.
Hey man, great fucking movie. I love that fucking movie, and they should take notes from how to adapt our shit, man. I don't know. I know y'all feel differently because I know y'all feel like they've adapted a lot of things correctly, which I do some things, but I'm saying that's the right amount of funny, the right amount of corny, the right amount of seriousness. Is just all around great fucking movie. Great fucking movie.
Hey, I got a opinion. It might be an unpopular opinion, but
we love.
So I'm a huge fan of the RoboCop, the first and second movie.
Okay.
I think the remake that they did was actually better.
That was excellent.
I feel like it was
excellent.
Actually, yeah, they updated it and they did everything. I thought it was better. And
I wish it was rated R though. That's the part that threw me off. I wish it was rated R.
It should have been. Boom! Hey, you talking about?
That shit was hard.
Yo, that shit.
It got bad reviews. It was hard. It got bad reviews. I mean, a lot of people didn't think it was that dope. I thought it was tight. Hey. I'm gonna say another one. Assassin's Creed. I didn't think that movie was that bad.
Yeah, I didn't.
A lot of people shitted on it. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I watched it. I was like, I wasn't expecting for nothing, but that RoboCop is dope, man.
Were you a fan of the Assassin's Creed games?
I played part 1, but then got kind of bored.
Mm-hmm.
I played Origins and got kind of bored. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't.
Yeah.
There's not enough action in those for me.
Yeah. So you got to look at it more objectively still.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the same way. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. This is another very unpopular opinion, but I was watching The Last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan, and I was like, this ain't too bad.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I mean, the fight scenes were good to me. They weren't great. They were passable. I mean, you know.
Hey, Dre, can you throw that YouTube in there? Let's share that link real fast. I keep forgetting. We should do that immediately. Throw that in the go to the YouTube and copy that for me.
Yeah, let me grab that. But fuck that Last Airbender movie.
Hey,
fuck that movie.
Hey, so you're a fan?
Yes, I love The Last Airbender. That cartoon. If you haven't seen that cartoon, it's very much worth watching.
Yeah.
Now I would disagree because I have watched it and I was very unenthused.
The fight between Aang and Fire Lord Ozai is one of the craziest animated fights you'll ever see. I thought it was well done. I mean, for like a climactic battle and shit, I thought it was really good because Ozai is at the top of the fire bending. He bending lightning and he throwing, you know what I'm saying? And Aang is like, because Aang real, he kind of passive, but until he hit his back and he got stuck in the back.
He hit his back.
He was like, oh yeah, nigga. He bending fire.
This is kind of off subject, but Leticia Wright is hospitalized, man. What the fuck they doing over there on the Black Panther set, nigga?
I heard that, man.
Y'all body slamming her and shit. What's going on, man? She was on some kind of she was doing some stunt work and got hospitalized. I'm like, damn.
Hey, listen. So what we do know is, well, what we figure is she doing some Black Panther shit, and that's what happens when you're doing some Black Panther shit.
Let's copy this shit. Keep talking. I'm gonna copy this and throw it on our pages.
Yeah.
Just so you know, copy that. All right.
I really hope
Traffic show.
Yeah, it's the traffic show.
What's the traffic show? What the hell's that?
No.
Yeah, somebody.
The traffic show is our viewer on Twitch. He's watching from Twitch.
Oh, okay. What's up, man?
And what's up? Thanks for coming to the show. I don't know if you've been here before. This is my first time seeing your name, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man.
Where's the? I'm over here, nigga. I feel like an old man sometimes. Where the hell is my glasses when I need it? You turn the camera. I'm like, God damn, nigga, I can barely do some simple ass shit.
I'm holding my finger on. It's not doing the carpet. It's not doing the carpet, so I can put it on the page.
Hey, welcome to my world, goddammit. I've been here for 2 years, so welcome. Shit.
But I gotta take naps. I gotta fall asleep early. The fucking voice chat to text don't work right. God damn it.
Listen.
You be falling asleep, nigga. Oh shit! I fell asleep there. I fell asleep there.
Look, sometimes. Listen. So me and my wife. We were watching. We like to watch Catfish, the show. Right, and so I was asking what you think happened? What you think happened? She's kind of telling me. I was like, yeah, okay. And then I just kind of leaned back for a second. And then all of a sudden, everything is being revealed. I said, damn. I said, what? I said, I just didn't see that. She's like, you were just over there snoring.
Yeah, you was out of here. You was gone, nigga.
And listen, I grabbed my.
I think it was in Krakoa.
I'm being reborn and shit. by the 7 and shit. Hey, listen, I just leaned back I grabbed my pillow. I leaned back. I was like, oh, I'm gonna relax. And then, everybody being.
That's that old man sleep, nigga.
Hey, fuck it, man. Listen, I'm here. I'm here now.
Hey, Spider-Man: No Way Home. I know we talked about it already, but hey, I hope they remove the helmet off the Green Goblin because William Dafoe looks goblin enough. Nigga. Take that, nigga. Hey, the nigga has the face of almost every ugly mythical villain, nigga. He could play every ugly mythical villain, nigga.
He played Max Shrek, right?
Who was that?
The dude.
In Aquaman.
No, he played Max Shrek in Shadow of the Vampire. So the Nosferatu movie is based off the Nosferatu movie.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah,
so
you know how that motherfucker. You know that motherfucker. He was ugly. Yeah,
it's his movie.
Yeah.
Hey, he looked just like the nigga from Death Note, nigga. The nigga. Hey, he voices him. What's the no? What's the
thing? I forgot.
The Shinigami. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name. Ryuk, ain't it?
Ryuk. I thought that was the main character's name. No, L's the main character.
I just know the monster name. What the
Shinigami. But he looks just like that motherfucker.
Oh, Ryuk.
He looks like every version of the Joker, nigga. He looks like all of them. His ugly ass can play a Titan, nigga. nigga. He can play one of them Titans, nigga, that be smiling hella big, nigga.
Oh my god!
All they do is create the Titan and just paste that nigga's face on there. Hey, no makeup. They just need a portrait of that nigga's face.
William Dafoe needs no makeup, nigga.
Oh, man,
hey, no makeup. Listen. His acting chops. Matter of fact, yeah, make him up and give him his acting chops. He can play every ugly ass villain character in any. That nigga can play a monster. Nigga. He can play all that shit, nigga. He's fucking toe up, nigga. Hey, that nigga can act his ass off, but he's toe up.
You know how? Listen, it's just so scary, man. And just to think of his face.
We need a Titan with this face.
Oh!
Look at this nigga.
You was a Titan with this face,
nigga. Hey, that is a Titan right there, nigga. Yeah. Hey, look, you can put that face on everything, nigga. It's perfect, nigga. He looks like the Joker, nigga. Looks like Beetlejuice, nigga. He looks like everybody, nigga.
Joker.
Hey, he said nightmares. Hey, all day. Fuel. Hey, all day.
That make a Titan Attack on Titan scary as fuck.
Hey. A lot of people say I don't like it because of the faces. I'm like, I can see how that can get
you. That's the whole thing, though. Like that's the whole thing.
Yeah, they're supposed to be fucking creepy.
Hey, they are. God damn it.
Man, that episode where they were next to the wall and it was all dark and nothing happened. You know how fucking scared I was that something was gonna happen.
That's a great scene, bro.
I just knew
that is the epitome. That is the epitome. I'm gonna say filmmaking. I'm not gonna say anime. That is the epitome of suspense filmmaking right there.
Yeah,
they killed that shit and they earned it too. Cause I was sitting there like, nigga, something about to happen, nigga. What's about to happen? It almost made me fast forward it so I could see it. Hey, are y'all the type of niggas? I hate a jump scare, nigga. When a jump scare gives me, I'm like, hey, fuck you, nigga. Why the fuck did you do that stupid shit? Why did you do that, nigga? I can't stand that. I can't stand the anticipation. Like, these niggas about to do it. Hey, I be trying. Hey, check this out. I try to throw myself off. Be like, man, these niggas about to do a jump scare. I'm gonna just like look over here. So, like, hey, because it'll have you like, like fuck, nigga.
You get hella mad because he got nigga. Like,
hey, I can't stand it, nigga. I hate that. I'm like, nigga, what the? Hey, y'all do that every time. Hey, a slow ass hand. Hey, who the fuck touches somebody on the shoulder like this? Hey, what you doing in here down here, man? Like, what are you talking? Why you touch me so slow, nigga? That's the filmmaker trying to get a jump scare out of you. The hand comes up real slow. It touches you. Nigga, like, nah, man. Hey, you didn't earn that. Hey, but speaking of Attack on Titan, that scene is great, and I think everybody is doing a crime. I say this to a lot of people. I'm like, hey, nah, you need to watch Attack on Titan, because I'm like, that's what I tell everybody, because that could be a gateway anime for me. You could get a lot more people through that anime. Which I think
for older audience, for like teenagers who are into like sci-fi horror, because I got my niece on it. Because my niece, she like she's kind of into sci-fi horror and stuff like that. So I was like, "Hey, peep this," and she's like, "Well, I don't know." That's how she talks.
Hey,
well,
they all do that.
I don't know, maybe. And then next time, I talked to her. She's like, "Yeah, I finished it." Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, I finished it." Like, oh,
I don't feel like it's the gateway anime. I think it's an anyone anime. I think
that's what I mean. No. I mean, that's how you get people that have no kind of interest in anime. You could get those motherfuckers through that.
Yeah.
I feel like
100.
That's the one to show them. Hey, my daughter was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to read Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know. Nigga, she was speeding through those motherfucking books, nigga. This shit's great. I'm like, yeah, stop hating. Just take what I give you and watch it. Hey, that matter of fact, that's to anyone watching. whatever we give to you, watch it because it's 9 times out of 10 is dope. These niggas be missing. They be missing on some shit. I'm not even gonna front. They'll miss, but they're more on than misses. So let's all watch what we take it. We are great critics. I'm the ultimate critic because I hate a lot of shit. When I finally get to something, nigga, I hate a lot of shit. But when I get to something that's done great, that I feel like, oh man, okay, real quick, Cowboy Bebop. What y'all think?
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Hey, I'm not liking Harold, nigga, from Harold and Kumar. I'm a fan of those movies. I'm not a fan of him. Nah.
Wait, he's in
what? Spike.
Yeah, that's him.
Spike.
Yeah, he's Spike, man. Nah.
I mean, you know what, man? I think, man, like, I think it's gonna be good, man.
No. Nah, man.
We can I can't. After all this time, he's gonna reprise his acting and actually do something good. I mean, that's the most we could hope for.
Man, I
didn't even realize that was him, honestly.
He don't know no type of martial arts, man. He just Asian, man.
He's
just Asian.
Listen. This is the thing, though, man. Like, some people don't really have to know it, but they could just be good athletes. I.e., Jason Scott Lee. I mean, that's how Keanu Reeves started out. Jason Scott Lee's nice though. He could do this.
Yeah,
but he never did any martial arts before that. He just showed up and said,
all you had to do is imitate. You had to imitate, quote unquote, the greatest.
Yeah.
All you had to do was imitate him.
But that's what I'm saying. He just showed up though. He's like, look, I'm in shape. I'm ready.
Hey, but see, here's what I say about shit like that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jamie Foxx's rendition of Ray. It was great, but you just imitated a nigga. You was doing the imitation. I didn't see you did an imitation. I don't. It's not hard. I don't want to say that if it's not hard to imitate Bruce Lee, but he just imitated him. Now Jason Scott Lee can act as well, and he killed that acting role of that shit. I feel like he did.
So what's going to determine the portrayal is if he's using his acting chops and he's showing out with the martial arts. I think it's a lot of this we want to sit back and see.
I don't know, nigga. I never thought like he was a martial artist because he killed that.
Yeah. I mean, look, like I said, like Keanu Reeves, right? When I seen The Matrix, I was like, oh, he's not bad. I said he's decent.
I said he's not bad, but the nigga did like have a stiff neck, nigga, in a lot of them fights. Nigga. His neck was stiff. Go look at it again.
But that's his, like that, nigga. For someone who's never done it, it looked all right. And then you seen it in the next two, he was well polished.
He was better. He was better. Yeah.
He started taking martial arts after the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
And you never stopped.
It's like he did with Man of Tai Chi and shit like that too.
Yeah, that one was hard.
And he showed out in that.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Hey, I don't think he showed out in that one. I'll have to disagree, but
I liked it. I liked
the movie.
He was too much of a boss nigga in that. Like,
yeah,
I'm the final boss. I don't gotta be too much to beat your ass, nigga.
Hey, so he was hitting niggas in the chest like.
He was chest smashing niggas. Hey, I don't know. I don't mind. I'm not ready to see him as Spike. So skedaddle. And I was gonna say something about the movie. But then I remember you telling me something about the game in the chat on the Joe Rogan show. That shit. So what's up, nigga? Tell me about what's cracking.
Man, did you guys listen to it?
No, I didn't listen to it yet.
So yeah. Speaking of which, I was listening to this interview with Neil Blomkamp. He's a dude that did District 9, District 7, and he did Chappie.
No, District. Oh yeah, he did do District 7 too.
Yeah, District 7. Yeah, he did Chappie, and he just came up with another movie called Demonic.
You mean District 9?
No,
yeah,
this is District 9.
The one that's
No,
set
he's
up in
talking about. You talking about with the blonde hair dude, the French dude.
It's about the dude. It's about the
district. I think it was like District 13 or something like.
District 13. The one with the aliens, and the dude like slowly
that was
becomes
District 9.
one.
Yeah, District 9, the Peter Jackson movie.
Which one? Okay.
District 9.
Okay.
And Peter Jackson didn't direct that one. Neil Blomkamp did. He did. It was presented. It was presented by Peter Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he also wrote that
9,
as well.
Yeah.
He got famous off that, and he did. He said there was studio interference, which I believe. There's always studio interference. He did the Fantastic Four reboot. He wrote and directed that one too, and that shit was fucking ass. But I can see some. I definitely can see some interference, but I'm kind of like what he was going for. The whole scary movie scary movie kind of. Nah, nigga, I don't want to see that. Just do the regular shit. So
do the regular.
Yeah, man, he was about to do some like they was all trapped in this facility, and then they broke out, kind of like what they did with the New Mutants. He was gonna do that, so I'm like, nah, I'm good. But go ahead. What was he talking about?
No, I listened to his interview on Joe Rogan, and he was just kind of talking about everything. And he came, and the reason why I put it in the chat is because like so he was talking about a book that he wants to, and there's a character in this book that he wants to base this movie off that he wants to do, and I don't want to ruin it. I don't know if we can play the audio. Can we play the audio without?
Y'all want to wait until Carl get on here?
What's he doing?
He said he said he was going to be late, but
and like I said, I don't want to ruin I don't want to ruin it because I don't want to be explaining shit because the way that and the reason why I put it in the chat is because like I wanted to kind of like you know how we get on here, we get mad, we get upset about the content, the movies that we see, and we like, man, like I wish somebody would come out and do something that's original. Now the story, like the storyline for this movie is gonna do is crazy. It's real crazy, and I wanna play the clips.
Okay, so here we. This is it right now.
Oh shit! You can hear that?
I heard it. Yeah.
Okay. Let me try.
Fall in. It's going down. Yeah. Because I need to hear this. Because Neil Blomkamp, nigga, I don't know, nigga. Don't he got his own production company?
I'm not sure.
The book isn't about that.
So who's Blumhouse? Who does that belong to?
Blumhouse. I think it's just the dudes that be doing scary movie like IFC Midnight and shit.
Yeah, Blumhouse do a lot of horror movies.
Yeah. Okay.
They kind of, now that Miramax is kind of defunct, you know what I'm saying? They probably took us some of the slack for that.
You talking about Miramax? I think I heard there was studio interference in that too. Yeah. There you go. You was just about to say it. Yeah.
The Weinsteins, you know how that shit is. Whatever.
Hell yeah. Are we gonna play it, Dre?
If y'all can hear this, it's playing now.
Basically, he
turn it up.
Thinks that if you look at something like lions in the wild, right?
Yeah, you rewind it.
They're outnumbered by their prey. Like the result.
Yeah, rewind that shit.
What is this? It's called Blindside, that book, but the book isn't about that. It's this one character that is zeroed in on, which now he and I work on, which is this idea. Of, basically, he thinks that if you look at something like lions in the wild, right? Lions they're outnumbered by their prey, like whether it's 10 to 1 or 100 to 1. There's far fewer lions than there are gazelles, right? So the lions also have a disproportionate amount of sort of intelligence and logic compared to a gazelle, because they're the predator that hunts this predator, this predated animal. So he took that philosophy and created a branch off of sort of hominid upper primates that would be 10 times more intelligent than a human, that would keep the human numbers in check. Right, and it's crazy. And it only needs a certain enzyme that humans have in their blood. So it's not like the classic thing of vampires drinking tons of blood. It's just going after one enzyme.
We're talking about a vampire, right?
Blood and get what it needs that's only created by human beings, and then the rest of its diet could be like a normal diet, right? But the thing that he wrote that is the most incredible part of it is he's got this thing called the crucifix glitch, which is it's so intelligent, and it can hold, like the way that you're conscious or I'm conscious now, it can hold 2 or 3 or 4 versions of consciousnesses like that in its head at any given moment. So it can look at topics from multiple real points of view. And what it does is it basically goes into hibernation like a vampire. It lets the human population build up. And then when it comes out of hibernation, over a few generations, its existence may have been turned into myth or something. And then it hunts the population down again, right? So this is the thing he came up with. Because its brain structure is so different, and because it's such an excellent predator, and it's completely sociopathic, because as you would need to be if you're chewing on something, right? It's just a total, it's basically like a serial killer on steroids that like we've never seen. It's like mixing a serial killer with a particle physicist like Einstein.
Oh, wow.
But he came up with this thing where its visual cortex is different to a human, and it calculates like horizontal and vertical simultaneously to look. It's like a pattern recognition system for hunting. And up until only a few thousand years ago, there were no right angles in nature. Nature was nature. But humans started building, Euclidean geometry buildings, like Greek Parthenons and stuff. And that caused an overlap in its visual cortex that looks like a right angle. And it sent the vampires into grand mal epileptic seizures. So we misinterpreted that as holding up crosses. Right.
Okay.
So it just can't go to cities.
Well,
okay, don't.
Where the humans move to.
What up?
Okay, so I was gonna say don't play too much of it. That's kind of crazy. That concept's being flipped on its ass. But I hate to be this guy, but it's still a vampire shit.
Well, I think he's
retelling the lore,
the predator prey thing. Because so if you take vampires, right, our classic vampires is Bela Lugosi Dracula, right?
Yeah.
Bram Stoker Dracula, which is based off of hold on. Get it.
And nigga got din.
Yeah.
Oh.
Din for his tum tum. Thanks for the tum tum. Grub.
So I think the classical vampire is more based off of how we are as like a society, how we process desire, lust, love, hate, all that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But I think that this takes a more logical approach to the vampire, the telling of because the thing
them being real.
Because like you were saying, like every species on the planet has a predator, except for us. But in this particular human hybrid would be the predator of all of mankind, and just taking the things like the right angles, because he processes so much information. He the way he sees things like a cat, like vertically and horizontally. He's when he sees something that doesn't make sense, it's not natural. He goes into shock. He has seizures. It is. I mean, you can't. Yeah, it's a vampire. It's a vampire, but more
it's
like
a retelling. It's kind of like a retelling of.
Yeah.
But that would be a dope concept. But I'm still hearing a story about the vampire. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's gotta be. Hey, so something went out. I think Carl sent it about those killer stone statues. I remember I said this on here before, and y'all didn't know what I was talking about. But they created like a whole nother thing. You know, we got the Jasons, we got the Freddys, we got the Wolfman, we got the sea monsters, we got Jaws, we got Godzilla. He created like another thing like that, and that's what I'm talking about. Like we need
like a
more.
golem?
It wasn't like a golem. It was like these. I gotta have Carl because I tried to explain it on here before, but I want you to watch the shit that he sent me. But he put it in the chat a long time ago. But the fact that we're getting another type of created character, that's what I'm talking about. Hey man, we've been listening to vampires for I don't know how goddamn long.
Yeah.
Same vampire shit, just a different. They're retelling the lore. It's kind of like
okay. So
it's not your typical. You don't stab to the heart or a cross and holy water and shit. It's like a different scientific approach.
Yeah, so here, I got a question for you too. Then, so tell me the most original, scary creature. Like to give me what movie, what horror movie, and its antagonist stood out to you as being like original. And I think we can probably segue. We can segue into the.
I'll take Jeepers Creepers. I'll take Jeepers Creepers. That first movie was kind of crazy, and it was kind of like comic-y to me.
Yeah, but it doesn't really necessarily say what it is. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I like that, yeah.
They really haven't found out everything that it could do.
Mm-hmm.
Even throughout any of the movies, I felt like that's I don't know. I just nigga, I don't want to go into it, nigga. But I'm done. Hey, the same. It's just making me like, why does the creators get shelved? You feel what I'm saying? Why does the creators get kind of like pushed over for marketing dollars? It's kind of like, and we as the ones that go, I'm not saying this Blomkamp shit is gonna be whack because I don't even know what he over there cooking up. Yeah. Who the fuck knows?
He didn't even finish though. He didn't finish everything though. You gotta you hear the whole thing out.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, but what about you, Dre?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I've always been a fan of Freddy.
That was the original.
Someone who he really didn't have any power over you unless he could play with your mind while you were awake to trick you into sleeping, basically. And then when he's in your nightmares, that's the only time he could really fuck you up. I've always liked that. Not to mention he was a complete asshole. He was sadistic. He enjoyed what he did.
How would he fare in the world that we in the comic book realm of things? Because nightmares kind of like him. How would he fare? Would he be allowed to hang around?
Hey,
with
listen,
that type
you know
of power?
He has his own comic book, right?
Yeah, I remember that old. I'm talking about his power. How would it handle among the nerd community?
Freddy is and it was a series that came out a couple years ago, maybe like 2 years ago. Freddy is a dog. You hear me?
How does he fare amongst these people on this wall?
He wouldn't. He would have to be written differently. He wouldn't fare.
So in his verse, in his comic verse, he basically. We're not talking
about his comic verse.
Well, I would say
because he ain't went up against nobody like them.
So obviously, like if you talking about if you talking about bad guys in Marvel and DC, then there's too many. I can.
Sandman to put that shit to blues.
Yeah, he would have to be written differently. He would have to be scaled to a decent level to survive in today's comic universe.
But how would that work again? How you're talking about change his whole what he can do?
No. Not change what he can do. He would have to have. I think he would have to be more of a. I want to say like telekinetic or almost like along the lines of a psychic, where he could be a lot more manipulative.
He absorbed the Necronomicon in his verse. So like
you don't just cuss at me randomly like that.
I don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
All right, so you guys follow the Evil Dead, right? Ash,
no.
Evil Dead.
I've seen the old shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
hey, I'm not a horror fan whatsoever.
Okay. So yeah.
Go
so
ahead.
basically,
Dead's more of a parody.
Yeah. Necronomicon, basically, like it's from H.P. Lovecraft, kind of shit. Basically, it's the book of all the evil, the worst spells, all this good shit. So in Freddy's verse, Freddy absorbed it, right? And basically, you can't get rid of Freddy. He can become real. He become a dream. He can push, like he can destroy spirits. He can do all kind of shit, man. They can't really fuck with him. They can't really fuck with him. He's like I don't know, like if I had to compare him to somebody in his verse, he would probably be like Nightmare, except he can come to the physical plane. Because Nightmare is limited to dreams. In his verse, in Freddy's verse, he can come to real life and then and fuck you up. That would be the difference. But as far as him being in Marvel, oh man, Doctor Strange just say some shit and send him back.
hey, that shit. Hey, I was about to say, nigga, you could barely take Jason. Jason kind of was whooping your ass, nigga. So, like, I don't know. And Jason gets broke up over here, nigga. But nah, I was always wondering like how that fares with what I've already seen. I'm like, that's to mess with little kids and shit. That's cool and all, nigga. But come over here and fuck with the big dogs. Nigga. I don't know. Nigga.
And he's such an original character because of the kids. It's so taboo.
Yeah, he was a fucked up individual.
Yeah,
you couldn't make that movie.
There we go.
That movie. Oh,
there we go.
Hey, how we got one of the famous pedophiles in the world?
I know, right? That shit's crazy. Freddy. We're talking about Freddy.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He's a very famous pedophile, nigga.
That's why.
Yeah, well, that's the backstory that they gave him for that new Hollywood shit. But I don't think that was his original.
Nah, that was his original backstory.
I thought he was a killer of kids. I didn't think he was a molester of children either.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was a pedophilia man. He was a pedophiliac. Yeah. Hey, the Justice League reboot. Yeah. Hey, what'd you say, Dre? Hard reset. Yeah, get that shit the fuck out of here. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. 7 Secrets. Since my man's on here, 7 Secrets. Bobby, did you read it? Watch this. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Y'all can hear that? Y'all can hear that?
Yeah. Hear what?
Wait, hear what?
The ice cream truck, man.
No.
Okay, because I was gonna shut my window. Man. I'm like, I got my window open. But go ahead. What y'all think?
What do you think? It's dope. The intro of the book was fucking awesome. The start of it, the conversation, the narration, really, that's what I will call it, because he narrated through the whole book, and it was just fucking dope, man. Even the narration fit every part of the story. It made you feel for these damn characters instantly. And the artwork was dope. The colors were dope. But man, it was like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen mixed with like 007 mixed with Born Idea. Like, it was just a lot of good mixes, in my opinion. So I thought it was pretty fucking dope.
Mixes is cool. Mixes is cool.
They're cooking something. My nigga, they're cooking something.
Man, Hey, I don't think that was a surrogate's child. Like, by the way.
Nah, why
you
you
was
say that?
nigga.
Why
That
you
nigga
say
was
that?
way too dark to be that nigga. Blonde, white blonde man. I was like that. Ah, nigga, somebody was creeping, nigga.
Nah,
Somebody was somebody
I
was
don't think
creeping
so.
around,
I
nigga.
He
don't
darker than
think
both
so.
of them.
She was too tight with that man. I don't think so,
Somebody
man.
was smashing, nigga. Somebody was
Hey, the
rooting
one
and
thing I will
tooting,
say,
nigga.
the writing was really fucking good. The
By
leader,
Tom
I can't remember
Taylor.
her name. Huh?
Tom Taylor. Oh, you talking about the right? I thought you said the writer.
No, the writing was good, but the dialogue, the lady, the older lady who fucking betrayed him at the end, or not
Oh,
betrayed him.
Tayana.
Yes. The way she spoke in that damn comic was fucking epic. Like, I loved her dialogue or her monologue. Anytime she spoke, I was like, she's fucking hilarious.
Hey,
so I dug who she was.
I don't know. It was alright. There's some things I liked about it, but I just got tired of hearing the secrets all the time, nigga. Like, nigga, hey, they said secrets about 70 times, nigga. Fuck 7, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm like, nigga, hey, what? The secrets, nigga. Hey, that shit better not be. It better not be no toast inside that shit, nigga.
I think what they were trying to do when they were saying that, I know it was that too. They probably trying to, those people who are in the numerology and shit, they're trying to probably catch your eye by doing that kind of shit. I noticed that too. I was like, yeah, sure, he's saying secrets a lot.
Nigga, they got Maury's paternity results in that. I'm like, nigga, somebody better open that box, nigga. I want to see. By the end of this, I want to see. Yeah, she was like, you stupid motherfuckers.
Right.
I seen a light and that was it. And then I seen her later on.
No, she didn't. She melted. You didn't see her later on.
Oh yeah. She did melt. She
melted.
All 3 of them.
Hey, there was a mini tournament in there, nigga. There was a mini tournament, nigga. There was a kind of tournament competition, nigga.
That was
what?
That was the test. For.
Nah, you said it. You said it a while back. You said there was a mini tournament. Nigga.
No, because I knew you was gonna try to look at it like that. I'm like, look, this shit's like 6 pages.
Nigga, it wasn't even a tournament, nigga. That's some CIA testing type shit, nigga. How you gonna call it a tournament?
Hey, it was, nigga. It was in bracket form. Hey, old boy was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here lost, nigga." So you didn't make it to the finals. It was not in
bracket form.
You didn't make it to the. Hey, they made it to the finals, and that was.
They had to survive what they were going through.
Right, exactly. They had to survive what they were going through.
Yeah, they didn't scrap into the main character, and that big ass white dude fought on that bridge.
Hey, he took off on that nigga. Wait, hold on. He took off on that nigga real fast. Like,
he did.
You remember when he was like, "Y'all gotta fight each other"? Okay, big nigga, let's get it cracking. That nigga was like, "I'm not playing." Hey, that nigga Amon is having these dudes, bro. Like, hey, how he did Surrogate's body on the fence. Nigga, like, hey, nigga, hey, dropped his head off, nigga.
Yeah. Tied him up and then dropped his head off in a box.
And you might know who this belonged to.
Hey, matter of fact, before that, hold up. After that, remember when he sent the little banana bro with the perfectly wrapped bomb, nigga? And that stupid ass nigga from Metal Gear Solid was like, huh? You remember that? What was that noise? Like, remember Metal Gear Solid 2?
Yeah. What was that noise? That
nigga used to be like, whose footprints are these? Nigga, hey, he'll follow them and they'll be like,
right.
And he'll be like, Hey, go back to doing this thing. It's like, no, nigga, there's some fucking footprints that ain't yours, nigga.
Niggas be sleeping shit. They be like, standing up, knock the fuck out.
Hey, Snake!
No, I really do like the way they wrote some of the shit, man. Like when they were doing the torture scene, they're like, okay, this is gonna be real. Like,
hey, what's that noise? Somebody make it. Hold on. I can barely hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so the torture scene when they was like, okay, yeah, y'all really gonna get fucked up. This is gonna be like a real scenario. and they beating one motherfucker ass, watching the other one watch, or they got the other one watching him get his ass beat to see him give in first. Then you bring in the main character. Hey, we gonna beat your nigga ass, and then you next. He's like, all right, bink. No, you're not doing that. That nigga stood up and scrapped like if this.
Yeah. He took off. He took off on it. Hey, he took off on that nigga. Like, yeah, he was like,
scenario, we gonna get busy then, bitch.
Okay, yeah. So, bang, head came off. He was like, I'm not having none. He said, I'm not having none of that. Hey, when you know what part I like? When Tayana caught that arrow through her hand, nigga. Hey, stopped the arrow. Yeah. Hey, but hold on.
That shit was hard. That shit was hard. That shit was hard.
Here's one thing. Here's one thing I have to say. Oh, go ahead. Bring him back in.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
I like the duality between him and Caspar. Yeah. How he was like, hey, these niggas, hey, he seemed like he was woke up, man. And they basically fighting for he was like, nigga, they over here fighting, nigga. You don't even know what you fighting for, nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember when Amon told Caspar that?
Yeah.
When she caught the arrow through her hand.
Yeah.
He kind of told him like, go ahead.
No, but the duality of it, I'm like, the situation is fucked up. Like that. That's why.
No, because he's in it. He's in it.
I know he's in the situation, but I'm saying the fact of the matter is how she was like how the head mistress lady was whispering in her ear after they got knocked, and she was like, the only people I know for certain to trust is this person, that person, and this person. She's like, I know I fucked up, but I'm like, nigga, like we could have been through and done with this shit, but you had to stop a goddamn arrow from me killing your son.
True. That's true.
You know
it would have been over.
It would have been done.
Yeah, her man said that to her.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked this up. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, but I still love you, bitch. You damned us. You damned us. Hey, because it would have been all over after that. You cut the head off the snake. It's over, nigga.
And that's what he said. And that's what she said. I mean, she said that it was pretty much over. But she said, I can't let you do that. It's my son. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Like he took, and then that's another thing. That motherfucker said some raw shit. Caspar said some raw shit. She saved the life of the man who took my dad's life. Like, oh, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, but check this out. You're so worried about the secret, you just jeopardized the secret.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You jeopardized the secret, you dumbass motherfucker. What the fuck you doing? So you're not really about the secret.
No.
Like, when Caspar was feeling bad for her. You remember when Caspar was feeling sorry for him? Like, don't feel sorry for that nigga. She just fucked up. She just fucked up everything. Nigga, don't feel sorry for her.
Right.
Hey, how did Ching survive that crash though, nigga? Like, what the
That's
fuck is
another
going
thing.
on?
Hey,
what the fuck
they snitched. They snitched. That's it. They snitched.
Oh?
She's the one who snitched. If you a thief, you a liar. I'm sorry. That motherfucker gave up the damn coordinates. Because how did they know they were there? Them two niggas is in on it. Like she said, she can only trust these amount of people. I swear to God, the only reason she survived is because they let her ass survive, my nigga. Those two are on this.
No, her plane crashed though.
Her plane crashed, but she survived. Mm-hmm. No way, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dre.
I was like, yeah, she survived that crash, but the nigga with the mask actually pulled her out before it blew up. If I remember that right, he pulled her out first.
No, he was on the ground.
Yeah,
but he walked back with her.
He walked back with her because he was inside the temple. See, the first wave came out for the fight, and the guy with the mask was in the second wave, and that's when the plane started coming down.
The dude with the blonde hair was like, "How the fuck did you survive that? What the fuck is going on here?" He said it.
I don't think
he's the one that got her. Okay.
Yeah, but dude that jumped out that thought she was dead.
Yeah.
Came up to her, was like, "What the fuck is going on, bitch? You hit the ground."
Yeah. And
how are you still alive?
The whole plane was on fire.
You might be right, Carl. I would go with that. I would go with that.
That's what she is. She's a thief.
Yeah. Shit, something's up with her. Yeah.
Yeah, something's up with her. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's another thing I like. We have to guess. Like they haven't pinpointed that shit yet. Like, okay, there's only these certain amount of people we can trust, but yeah, we still don't know who's fucked up in there yet.
True.
Hey, next time we about to do this today, but follow. It'll be dope if you, the watchers, would follow us through these stories with us as we discuss them. So we read it and then we come here and we discuss it. So that would be dope if y'all did that with us, and therefore you know what the fuck we talking about. That's by Tom Taylor, 7 Secrets. I gave it 6.5 sneezes. Like, you know how sneeze, hey, you know how sneeze feel good a little bit, but it's like uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable as well. It was like one of those. I thought it was 6 sneezes. What you got, Bobby? What you think?
I gave it a 7, man. It was because I didn't really know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? And the complexity of it. The complexity of it. It's a lot of moving parts, but it keeps you, it keeps you engaged, and it feels like a manga too. It kind of feels like a manga. I give it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what else they're gonna come with, man. I give it like a 7. I give it like a 7. I want to read it again though. I want to read it again because I feel like I missed some parts. So I'm gonna go back and look at it again. That's just normally what I do anyway. So, okay.
Hey, Carl, what you got, man?
I give it about it. What'd you give it, Bobby?
I gave it a 7.
Okay, yeah. I'm right there. I'm around 8, 7. I say an 8. I liked it. Okay. I thought it was a great ride. I thought the narration was awesome. The storytelling was great. It had me engaged the whole fucking time. It's different. It's not Marvel. It's not DC.
Yeah.
It's not DC. Yeah. But it's a story that I heard nothing about.
Boom Studios.
Okay, it's a story that I heard nothing about, and then once I got into it, it was engaging. Granted, it wasn't like it wasn't a filler up or like it wasn't like okay, but still at the end of it, I want to know more, and that's how I gauge a good story. At the end of this, do I want to see where this goes? Hell the fuck yeah, I want to see where it goes. I'm interested. You got my attention. You got my dollars. Let's go to the next step with this. Fine. And that's how I feel about it. I think it was a great ride, man. It's a great read, dude.
Dre, what you got, man?
Carl is actually like on the same page as me. I would give it an 8 as well. And I'm still curious to see where it could go because the way it's written, it could go in so many different directions, but we already know we're kind of aiming towards the sci-fi direction. Because motherfuckers open the suitcase. Hey, don't you know what happened to Atlantis? Gone. They were out. So that really makes me curious for what else they could really bring to this. And since it's an ongoing series, I'm definitely on board to see what else they're going to do with it.
You found out, so you're disintegrated, nigga. That's some crazy shit,
right?
Yeah. You seen it? Out of here, gone immediately.
He said don't open that first briefcase. She's like, I'll try not to.
And there's still 6 more. It's like, what the fuck? Other ones. So that's how they're keeping me engaged. The process of not knowing, and I want to know.
But didn't they get that one back?
Hey,
no, they went through the portal. That was it.
Yeah, they went through that little portal. Hey, Dre, if you end up disintegrated, I knew you knew. That nigga found out. I'm like, my nigga is disintegrated, nigga.
Oh, this nigga melted. He found out.
So that other one you got, that firepower, I hear that they pushing for a adaptation, so I'm gonna have to read that one too.
Really?
Hey, nigga, I've been eating books, nigga. I've been eating them, nigga. I put some steak sauce on them, nigga. I've been fucking them up, nigga. Oh, yeah, they talking about doing that, so I'm gonna have to cop that one and read that one. That's the Robert Kirkman one, right? Yeah,
that's also
firepower.
Okay. Yeah, firepower. Yeah, so they're trying to do an adaptation, and I'm like, oh, go get Robert Kirkman, dude, and I'm there. Let me see what this is about. Like, so I'm gonna have to check that shit out. There's also in the back of this, y'all see these other titles from Boom Studios. I want to look into a lot of them. I don't know if you got the book in front of you, but there's called Once in the Future, Volume 1. That should look the cover of that. Hey, these had some dope variant covers in it too. By the way, I wanted to bring that up. The variant covers they had in here was clean. What y'all think as artists?
Oh, nigga, hey. I was just about to mention that. Hold up. Yeah, I was just about to mention that shit. Daniel, the variant covers, my nigga. Them shits is raw.
Daniel Nicolo, this nigga killed it in this book.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, I think the coloring could have been a little bit. I mean, it's granted it was great. It was good coloring as far as but I think they could have made them more that cartoony, vibrant type of shit. Like they stuck with the comic book coloring very closely. But I think if they would have went like full on, what would be a good one for this?
Now this feels more like animated.
My guy.
Oh shit! What's that? Oh snap! Just rocks, nigga.
Hey, you said anime? It's more anime.
Yeah,
this is more like animation to me. So if you look at traditional comic coloring, like you're looking at like some Deadpool books or the type of
mutual phone rocks. How about
this is two cell coloring or cell coloring basically.
Yeah,
that's
like cell shade type coloring. So this is
basically
how they do animation. Like
this shit right here is cold than a motherfucking nigga. This
what is that? Where is that at, nigga?
That's chapter.
It's a cover, right? A variant.
Yeah, it's chapter 2.
Oh, nigga, you got me over here flipping through this.
Hey, I was like, oh, that's clean, nigga.
Yo, his dad was raw though. His dad was raw. He was like a mix between what you call Edward's father on Full Metal Alchemist and Lieutenant what's his name with the fucking stones and the motherfucking fuck is his name? Armstrong, Lieutenant Armstrong.
Oh, Armstrong. Oh yeah. Armstrong's hard.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, but Tom Taylor also wrote.
Oh yeah, that is hard. Yeah, that's tough.
DCeased, and I'm here to tell y'all, Carl, you were correct. Nigga, get that shit the fuck out of here. Nigga.
I tried to tell you.
I wanted to football kick it, nigga. I'm like, hell no.
The afterlife equation and all that bullshit.
Yeah, the anti-life
equation. Yeah,
man, come on, man.
See, it wasn't even worth me remembering, my nigga. I'm sorry.
A few things I want to point out in this motherfucker real quick.
What's up? Yeah.
Nigga, I was almost out when Batman got infected and got into one of Mr. Freeze's suits. Nigga. I'm like, nigga, come on, nigga. What the fuck you doing? You just got a Mr. Freeze suit sitting around, nigga.
Of course
you got my nigga's whole outfit just chilling.
Oh god.
Nah, man. I was like,
he got a yellow he got a yellow lantern ring hanging around too, man.
Batman?
He probably
Get the fuck out of here.
He probably do.
That nigga saying with prep time, he'll go get one, nigga.
Nigga, Batman just always got everything.
Hey, well, it's kind of funny because Constantine expounded on the fact that Cyborg kind of fucked everybody over because he kind of knew. Remember that part? Yeah. He kind of knew because he is the internet.
Yeah,
man.
He is right.
Yeah, he basically knew beforehand what was going to happen. And he kind of fucked everybody up. But that's when I found. Go ahead.
That's when you found what? No. That's when you found what?
No. I was about to say that's when I found like Tom Taylor's wash and rinse repeat because he kind of did that in Seven Secrets.
Yeah, you're right.
He kind of did that to where like how Tayana, I think it's Tayana, fucked everybody over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she kind of knew ahead of time. She already knew about that being her son, and still didn't say nothing about it. So she kind of fucked it. She kind of fucked everything up.
Yeah, she fucked the crew up. That ass.
Oh.
I was like, why the fuck is there an OBS logo right here? But then I saw what the fuck is happening here?
I was like, nigga, did we get infiltrated, nigga? I saw that demonic sign, like y'all niggas need to stop cooking in here, nigga.
Quick, 5 light pillars jutsu.
Right, oh yeah.
I gotta say though, for me to completely just grab 7 Secrets, not knowing anything about what it was, and to dive into something new, I'm pleased with it. I'm pleased.
Great fucking job, man. Great fucking job.
What up, player?
What up,
man?
I want to say, hold on, too, that I don't like how they ex machina that fucking ending in DCeased with the Flash, my nigga. Like how they use that nigga the whole way.
Hey, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. So even though it was whack, I felt it would behoove me not to read the continuation of book, of the second part.
Yeah.
I felt like I had to, because me as a, now let me explain something. Me as a writer, I feel obligated to explore everything so that I can fix things that others failed on when writing my own material. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it helps creative choices be different for me when I start to put the pencil to the pad. And knowing what's out there helps me. It's like when I battle rap. Like I would watch everything. I would watch literally everything, so I don't do the same shit. Oh, what's up? What's up, homie? Hey, you wearing a Raiden hat? He got the Raiden hat.
You're like, I don't want it though. I don't want it.
Hey, I was curious to find out how they was gonna bring the dead characters back, and apparently in the book, Batman had placed a chip, doing his Batman thing. I think he did that in Doom. He placed the chip in Cyborg, and Cyborg's head so Wonder Woman and Superman scrapped.
They scrapped, yeah.
Yeah, they transferred the virus through blood.
Yeah.
So somehow Wonder Woman got fucked up and ripped Cyborg's head off. So his head is just chilling for like 5 years. And then he kind of wakes him the chip the tracker that Batman put in the back of his head. He woke up one day because it went off, and he turned it into a distress signal. And so the distress signal went to another fucking universe. I'm like, no, nigga. No! Why did you bring him back like that, man? So y'all went and got the other Superman from the other, everybody that died over here, y'all went and got another universe version and brought, oh no, man, I'm not hearing that, man. They all escaped to the different universe. I'm like, nah, man, that's
what I hate. That's what I hate about these like string theory stories where it's like, let a character die. Let a character die.
Yeah, get rid of them.
People
get rid of them.
Writer, I'm sure you can agree with this. Like, people are afraid to kill their characters. They're just afraid.
Yes.
They're afraid either the fan base backlash, or they're just too personally connected to them. And sometimes you gotta let characters die. It's a part of the process of a story. You gotta. You have to let Mufasa die in order to get a Simba, right? You know what I mean? Like, otherwise you regurgitate dead concepts, right? Bringing Superman back after you killed him from another dimension. It's like, how many hula hoops do I got to jump through to stay in this? Yeah.
Hey, if he dies, he dies.
Yes. Shout out to how they got killed. They killed everybody.
Hey, that's what I appreciated. That's what I appreciated on Infinity War, the snap. I wish that was the last movie we ever seen. I remember I was talking to my brother-in-law. He's like, you gotta bring him back. Hey, hold on. You gotta bring him back. That's what he said to me, and I was like, but why do you? Where did it come from to where we had? Do you understand? That would have made Thanos for me. It would have killed. It would have killed all that Star Wars talk. It would have killed that Darth Vader talk. If that was the last movie, they didn't do Endgame. There was no coming back. That was it. He won. Hey, hands down, he would have took the cake.
That's wishful thinking, though, man. Because
Hey, I'm just saying. Because that's doing something. You're doing something that's not. It's not by the norm. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Why not? Leave them dead. Leave them dead. That's how they died.
Or to your point, like, just continue the story from then on. Don't try to resurrect them. Don't try to bring them back. Just and now they're gonna do this whole, like, we brought them back, and then some of them died, and then now it's gonna be the repercussions, of bringing people back and the multiverse spreading now and stuff. And it's just like, this is how we're gonna get Iron Man coming back and some weird bullshit. And this is my criticism of Dragon Ball Z, is that they're gonna pull a Dragon Ball Z. They're just gonna wish everyone back. Fucking Christ, dude! Not again.
You had to do that, Zach. You want to do that with me right now, man? You want to do that with me?
Bro,
you want to do that with me? Hey. I got some smoke with you, by the way. By the way, since you're here, my guy. Since you're here,
hey. Right. So if you feel that way about the Marvel universe, you gotta hold those feelings with the Dragon Ball Z universe, right?
Okay, hold on. Let's go to something that you said. So you said, when I wish Rox was on here. I wish he was on here. He was talking about the villains, right? You said villains have been around for hundreds of years. Yeah, there's no point, and that's the point I was trying to make. That I mean, that wasn't the point I was trying to make. I wasn't trying to make the point that villains have been around for a long time. I'm talking about, does he, Rox, think that covert operations and covert missions is going on in the world that we live in right now? That's it. Not the fact that villains have been around. That right there. I'm asking him, and he didn't answer. Yeah. He stayed away from that. That's not what you do. If you believe that there's covert operations going on right now, you would never know about Cell. Period. That's the point I'm trying to make. Period. You wouldn't.
Okay.
I think if anybody came out of the blue, the blue as far as like antagonists in Dragon Ball, it would be kind of be Frieza. It kind of be Frieza because, you know, like we hear, okay, we got Vegeta, we got Raditz, we got all the, you know what I'm saying, and we got Piccolo. You know, all this makes sense, and then, Frieza is this guy who did this, this, and this. But before that, everything else has kind of been established. You know what I'm saying? Like we know about, you know, when they explain Majin Buu, we know about the Supreme Kais. You know what I'm saying? Because Majin Buu and the Supreme Kai, they kind of go hand in hand. Mm-hmm, like Cell, you can explain Cell back in Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? So
you can allude to Cell back in Dragon Ball.
I knew you was gonna do that. 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 You know,
Dragon Ball.
Hey, that's whack.
Cell back in
Carl,
Dragon Ball.
Carl, that's super. Hey, that's super whack. That's super. No, don't do that, Bobby. No, don't let him do that. No. Go ahead.
No, that's what I kind of meant to say. Like, everything's kind of been set up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Frieza, if I had to say anybody who didn't make sense, like where you come from, it'd kind of had to be Frieza. If anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me.
But that's what I'm saying is that the Red Ribbon Army is a part of Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So
it has become. They made it that way by doing that.
No, I'm not saying. So here's where me and Rox differ. I can understand and acknowledge the backstory. I see where it comes from. I get that part. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, yes, everything before or after Dragon Ball, the continuity you don't hear about. I mean, the only thing that really carried over was Kami and Piccolo, because they were one at one point in time. You know what I mean? And then you have the space guys. You got Raditz, Frieza, Vegeta, Vegeta, and then who's the other one that came down there?
Nappa, something, right?
Nappa. So you got all the space guys that came after that. But the one thing they reached back for, which was a time travel story, was let's go back over here and say we touched on the Red Ribbon Army early on, and let's bring this guy back over here and sit him down.
Yeah, like I understand where the villains from Dragon Ball. I understand where the villains from Dragon Ball Z came from, and as a kid, I really, really enjoyed it. It's just for me, you're not even touching good writing. You know, like on its worst day, it's mediocre. It's like average, right? But it's not good. It's not like there's so much better stories out there. There's so many better stories out there.
Yeah, there is. But for that time and that to happen and how they told it was dope. I'm still.
I love it.
You can't deny.
I'm not using that. I'm not using that to compare the shit we know now. Oh, hell no.
Right here. This is the only figure. I'm not even a figure. I'm not even a figure person. Okay. I got Kaneki back there. My girlfriend bought that for me for like a birthday or something. And then one of the only things I got from Tokyo, like $15 in Japanese yen. Super awesome, super cool.
That shit is
dope.
Like,
it's the coolest thing ever, dude. It's fucking trunks, man. I loved it. I loved the show growing up as a kid, and you know I'd love to do like an in-depth analysis of Dragon Ball Z with you guys and everything, and talk about the pros and cons, because there are redeeming qualities. That's why it's popular. That's why people like it. You know, but I do think that like there are other stories that do it way, way better, and like a big flaw, for example, maybe this will dive, spiral us down another rabbit hole, is Gohan, right? There's always the big criticism of Gohan not being shit after the Cell Saga. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's an improper way of telling the story. It's like Goku has to die. Goku's Mufasa, right? He has to die. And then the son becomes the new king, and that's Gohan. He defeated Cell, the thing that killed Goku, right? Cell is like a scar in this fashion, and that's what brought us all in. It was this archetypal story. when we got Gohan again later on, and he's just this goofy nerd with no fighting prowess, and then we have to bring back Angel fucking Goku from the fucking Netherworld to get to beat the Majin and stuff. It just was all dumb. And then they did Mystic Gohan so dirty too. You know, it's like Gohan was where the story should have gone, and that's actually where is it Akira Toriyama? Is that the guy who made?
Yeah, Toriyama. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's noted saying in interviews that he wanted to continue with Gohan, but basically corporate shonen wanted
of course
Goku because Goku was like more iconic. They had all the merch already and stuff. So
all the time. It would have been
corporation.
The suits come in. Where is people smoking cigarettes in this right here? I don't need some cigarette smoke. I need things from the 50s. Like, man, what are y'all so out of touch? It feels like they're so out of touch. It's like you don't understand nothing what's going on in here, but you're in charge. It's just stupid because I think Gohan should have took the reign, but here's the thing. I don't like no Majin Buu nothing. I really hated that. It was kind of a wash, rinse, repeat. Go ahead, Bobby.
No, so Toriyama is notorious for bad writing. He will tell two things he loves to do. He loves to troll the audience. He loves that's one of the things he do. He loves the tournament too. He will do stuff to piss you off. That's what he does. That's his number one thing. Okay, and the second thing, he says he's like, I like pissing people off. I like doing this, and then I like doing this and fucking with people. He loves doing it. Second thing is that he forgets his material all the time. All the time. He's like, I wrote that. He said I wrote that 15 years ago. I don't remember that shit.
We all keeping up on it. He's like, man, I done forgot about that. What is you talking about?
Super, like the whole Super Saiyan thing.
Fucking forget too.
True enough.
Hey,
like
so
the whole
Zach,
Super Saiyan thing.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, like the Super Saiyan thing, right? He made that up and then forgot about it. Then had to explain. Then had to explain it. Then he was like, I did say Super Saiyan God. Oh, so now I got to come up with a reason why Super Saiyans become Super Saiyans and then Super Saiyans become gods and all this bullshit. So he's always forgetting his material. It's two things he's known for. Outside of creating Goku.
A quick note on that: Dragon Ball is a comedy. They're all named after vegetables.
Yeah, they are.
It's a comedy. It's meant people who take Dragon Ball Z seriously aren't actually taking it the right way. It's supposed to be a comedy.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Cinderella, my nigga.
Cooler.
Yeah. Cinderella. Yeah.
Cooler, King Cole,
King Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the Frost.
Huh? What?
Frost.
Carrot cake.
He was
I think
Frost, the one that was like the Frieza race.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is Frost. Yeah.
Oh
Super's trying to do something different though. I think Super's trying to be more metaphysical, like more about less about the with obviously there's fighting, but less about why somebody's fighting as opposed to. Or like the martial arts journey. That's what I get from it because they kind of go in different directions.
Was the Super.
Okay, here's my ideal thing. Goku trains Broly. Broly takes the ring.
Yeah.
No more Goku. I will not see Goku anymore. That's what I'm seeing from Super. I'm seeing that. I'm like, build Broly up. Y'all retold his story. I know you said it don't have nothing to do with it, but check it out. Y'all retold his story, told it in a great way. I like that. I like how they retold the story.
Yeah.
Well,
now take the ring. Huh?
He is leaving. He will be. Super is like 7 years after Dragon Ball Z. So at the end of at the end of Dragon Ball, he meets up with Oob, and then him and Oob go off into the sunset to train. He goes to train him, and then Oob obviously takes over.
Backwards Boo.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So like that part's coming, but I think like what they're trying to do And I think what they're trying to do is be a little bit, like I said, like I think that it's more like the martial arts journey as opposed as just mindless fighting and Toriyama forget what the fuck he said 10 minutes ago. So
yeah, because you're putting Goku and Vegeta in a position of gods at this point. So now once they're Ultra Instinct and God of Destruction, they're going to have to bring somebody else in.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta. Hey, go ahead, Bobby. Finish.
Because if you look at it, they're both on different paths of their fighting style. You know what I'm saying? Like I know last week we kind of talking about what martial arts moves they use or don't use. I think it's more so like certain fighters, for instance, if they have to think too much, they'll fail. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to a fighter who thinks all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what they're kind of going with. Like, cause so like Goku is like instant, Ultra Instinct. I just got to move without thinking. And Ultra Ego is like, I'm going to think too much, and I'm going to put all my bravado into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to I'm going to come at you. You hit me, I hit you. So,
hey Zach, just so you know, Bobby don't like to talk about this, but he's an actual fighter, Muay Thai fighter. Go ahead.
How many years in it?
From 2002 to 2019.
Awesome. Are you doing like fights during that time or just training?
Yeah, on and off, man. Yeah, on and off of being like fighter, broke, and unemployed. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 11 years. I do a ton of jiu-jitsu competitions, and then I've done
nice.
I've done Aikido for like 9 years, and then a little bit of Muay Thai, a little bit of boxing. But like, I don't think I've done any striking for like consecutively for like more than 3 years. So I took breaks. But no, I love UFC. Like I can't watch football anymore. I used to watch football when I was a kid. But
that's my. Hey, come to the wax, Zach. If you want to have some chat. If you want to have some chats, homie, come to the wax.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I want to play a game, Zach. This is a thing we call let's play a game. What do all of these? What are we doing? Hey, we play a game.
This is X's favorite.
What? Yes, because I like to show motherfuckers the same shit. Like they like to show us the same shit. I like to. Hey, I see that you do the same shit. So check this out. What do these all have in common? Virtual Fighter, Punch Out for SNES, Dead or Alive, World Heroes, Mortal Kombat, Super Street Fighter, Fist of the North Star, Tekken,
Bruce Lee
I hope. Yeah. All right. I think I know where this is going.
Hey, he just said it. Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Shaman King, Cowboy, Bebop, and Marvel. What do they all have in common? Characters that are like Bruce Lee. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing it. Don't get me started on Bruce Lee, man. I know I'll be outgunned in here. I will be outgunned, but I don't care. Stop showing us the same shit. That's why I'm glad. Y'all might disagree with me. Look at this thing, Carl, the way he looks. That nigga's actually upset. Hey.
That's my birthday twin. That's also one of my favorite martial artists. You're an asshole.
Check this out. I like the look of Shang-Chi in those damn movies.
Yeah.
With the little hoodie and everything. It takes everything away from Bruce Lee. I do not want to see the Shang-Chi from the comic.
You feel like he was an interpretation or adaptation of Bruce Lee in the comics? I didn't get that. He had the big ass armbands, and I didn't think he had a headband and long hair. I didn't never see him like that. I didn't never see him. I thought he was his own original character, in my opinion. He didn't look like Bruce Lee.
Originally, he was based off
original. He's Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
That's not original at all.
No, I said originally he was based off of Bruce Lee. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you. I thought you said that's original. I was gonna say no, it's not. No.
That
Hey,
actually played Kato though. Kato looked like his ass before he was even on the show.
I don't want to see no more Bruce Lee characters, man. Even though that brings what we read this week. We're reading Shang-Chi's run. I'm going. Hey, yes, we are, bro. We gotta do it.
Shit.
Hey, speaking of that, Zach, what'd you think of Seven Secrets?
You're muted, dog.
You're muted, homie.
One second. Right.
Hey, the Shang-Chi issue 1 through 5. That came out this year, March of this year. We talking about the same one, Bobby? On the phone, we was talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, it's Shang-Chi versus the Marvel Universe right now going on too. So
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Got to. Hey, we gotta go. We got something to announce. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the show live.
Oh,
in the streets. Hey, out in them streets. We're gonna be out in them streets, baby.
Yes,
we're gonna go see that we're gonna go see that Shang-Chi movie. I've seen it already, but I want my guys to see it and us to give a live response to what's going on live, nigga. We out in these
theater,
streets.
in session.
Hey, we're gonna be masked up, nigga. Not trying to catch no COVID. Nigga.
Hey, I'm trying to get one of those fly joints though. I'm gonna have some ill shit though. I wanna have like some
Hey, my brother
mask or some shit.
Hey, my brother got the alien mask. Like he got like a real when he came down here for my wedding, man. He went to the store and he came and then I went to the same store he was in. And he came around the corner. I thought one of them sucker things got him. I was like, oh, they got him.
I wanna rock one of them. What's dude from what's dude from
Bang?
No. The new Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson. Yeah. One of them shits. It was Fury Road. It was Fury Road.
That wasn't Mel Gibson. That was your boy.
No, I'm talking about. I was about to say the Mel Gibson character.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mad Max.
Gas mask with the teeth in it and shit.
Yeah, nigga, give me them shits. Go ahead. Can we hear you now, Zach?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. What you think about Seven Secrets?
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my hands on it.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. No, it's all good.
Get my hands on. So, are you guys want to read Shang-Chi, or are you guys talking about the movie? I'm not sure when the movie's coming out.
The paperback, 1 through 5. The movie's coming out. What is that? The 3rd?
Yeah, the movie's coming out.
We're gonna be out in the streets, nigga. Gonna be in the streets, nigga. Yeah, it's going down. Hey, Marvel Midnight Suns. Did y'all see the trailer for that?
Yes.
It's a video game. Now, Dre, I wanted to ask: is it gonna be those type of beat 'em ups where got the aerial views from the top, like X-Men Legends? Remember that? I hated those, nigga.
No, we're not going to see
ever. The worst.
We're not going to see any gameplay until September 3rd, either the 1st or the 3rd. So that was like a cinematic trailer. We're not going to see no gameplay until beginning of September.
Did any of you guys play the Avengers game, the one that just came out with the Hulk and Captain America, Black Widow?
Yeah, I bought that shit. Brand new.
How was it?
Trash. That game is horrible. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I hated that game, man. I think I was just eager for a beat 'em up Marvel game, and hell no.
It looked like it was kind of like Arkham Asylum mechanics on the fight.
Those are the greatest beat 'em up games of all time. I'm here to tell you right now.
Arkham.
All 3 of those games are magnifique. Yes. Hey, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Origins, which is probably the best beat 'em up game, and that is such a slept on game, bruh. I still play that to this day. Arkham Origins. Have you played that, Bobby?
No,
Zach.
I played a little bit of it. But you know what I've been playing lately? I've been playing that infamous Second Son.
Oh yeah, that's
throwbacks.
Yo. The throwbacks is where it's at. I've been fucking with Control. Man. That game is nuts.
Hey man, listen. Because
I've
been wanting to play it. And I watched some of the cutscenes, and I'm like, I just beat it the other day, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, man.
I'm gonna tell you a game that I just started playing.
What's that?
I rushed into the crates. I got all the systems too. I rushed in the crates and played The Darkness, nigga. That game was kind of hard, bro. That game was kind of tight.
I never actually played that one.
Yeah. Hey, I want to bring back when we was talking about the Arkham series. Arkham Knights is probably one of the most trashiest, garbageous games. Garbageous. That's a word I just made up. Garbageous games ever, bro. How do you just take? I don't understand. Went from three incredible games, and then just fucks the shit. I don't understand. Why did a lot of times I found out that when studios separate, kind of there's this wanting to continue, and the original force behind is like, yeah, fuck y'all. It happened with that game. It also happened with Dragon Ball Z, as we talking about it.
Right.
When GT and shit, that was all studio everything with GT.
Right. True.
That was just what is that? What is that with Funimation or Koei or what is it? KOEI?
I think that was Funimation. I'm pretty sure.
It was Toei Animation, you mean?
No, it wasn't Toei. Toei's was Super.
Toei is the one that runs Dragon Ball, though, I think.
Are they?
Funimation continued GT without Toriyama.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah, but Toriyama wrote the treatment for it, though. Like, don't get it twisted. Toriyama, he'll be like, okay, Goku like this person, do whatever the fuck you want to do it. That's what he does.
Hey, I used to. Hey, nowadays, I still can't kind of tolerate it, but back in the day, I hated kid anime. Like when the main character was a kid, I could not stand that. And when I seen him shrink down to a kid, I'm like, I'm out of here. No, you turn him into a little kid. What are you doing?
That's what Dragon Ball is for.
Huh?
That's what Dragon Ball is for. To your point, you know what I mean? It's like that's if you want to go watch Goku be a kid, go watch Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
He should have been a man the whole time.
I don't know about him having anything at all to do with GT, Bob, because the original Broly wasn't his design either. It was somebody else's.
Yeah. None of the movies were none of the Dragon Ball Z movies, he didn't do any of those. What he does is they say, hey, we need some ideas for some new characters. And that's what he does. He but okay, try this. So like when he entered, so Broly is his idea, but somebody else wrote all the whole the rest of the treatment for it though.
No, somebody else completely designed it. For
Broly?
He worked on that movie. Yeah, he worked on the Broly movie, but somebody else designed Broly. So the reason
that's the
Super
story.
Came back
for Z or Super?
For Z. So the reason Broly came back in Super because he was like, oh shit, this character really is that popular. Okay, let's do the Toriyama version. Now we got Broly back and he's canon with Super.
Okay, so you talking about BoJack? So I thought that
BoJack.
He didn't.
No, the original Broly was not.
That's not his.
No.
Okay, so then then my bad. I must have that fucked up. Then
Hey, I saved this for last because I want to give Carl some of these, man. You fucked that. Hey, fuck you, nigga. Why the fuck did you do that to me, nigga? That shit is. Hey, Carl ain't shit, man. Recreators, bruh. There's a fucking tournament. There's a tournament in it, man.
Oh my god! For like 2 seconds.
There's a tournament.
Oh my god!
There's a fucking tournament, man. I was like, hey, I wrote in my paper, tournament with hella explanation points so I can talk to you when we got on here, nigga. There's a tournament, man.
Hey, listen, if you want to
Zach, let me go ahead.
If you want to reel me in, Tell me there's a tournament coming.
There's a tournament, Bobby. There's a whole tournament, Bobby.
Hey,
and it's a good tournament, Bobby.
Hey, I'm there.
Hey, Zach, I just want to tell you something, man. With me with tournaments, it feels like if I'm listening to if I'm in a story and I see a tournament, I feel like that is like the biggest bailout when it comes to writing in anime. I cannot stand it. It's almost like you're telling a story, then here comes a tournament. It takes away everything from me. It's almost like
I agree. But you have to understand. It's like what you were talking about before, like with guys in suits, right? Not being able to touch base. People love them. And so if you're playing to your market, right? Like the shonen market, they love their tournaments, man. They do love their tournaments. And so I agree. I 100% agree. It is like a writing cop-out, but you like anything else with writing, you can make it creative, make it your own, make it creative. So there is a 7 Deadliest Men tournament in Starlight Lost, and it's sort of set like a character is telling a story like this happened 20 years ago, right? And he's telling the story of the tournament. And so like I've worked that into Starlight Lost. It'll be in book like 6 or 7. It's not this drawn out thing. It's like 3 chapters, right? And I tried to work it in just because I know shonen people love their tournaments. And it's a way to showcase cool characters to come, cool characters that are cool powers, right? It's a way to do exposition without talking about powers and showing. But
did you say tournament? Count me in.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, man. I
agree with you, right? I agree with you. But it depends on who you're writing to, right? In the audience, So
say tournament. Zane, come here. Tournament.
Hey, tournaments.
I hate them.
Everywhere I turn around, it's tournaments. Every turn I turn, there's a tournament.
Hey. So I wanted to recommend a anime to another.
Man, nah. Hell no.
This one I know for sure ain't got no goddamn tournaments, but it's an old school one, and it was recommended to me by Keita. She was on here before, but it's called Memories, and it's old. The same guy that did Akira, the same creator of Akira, did this old school shit. But it's a series. It's like how the Animatrix is, where they have different stories.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking dope. Different art, different stories, different situations. The shit is fucking badass. And
I'm glad you. Go ahead. My bad.
No, what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
No, I'm glad you brought up. You just brought up something that made me. What did you say? Akira? Was it Akira?
Yeah, Akira. Yeah.
What's the director of that? I think Quentin Tarantino shouted him out.
Shouted him out.
Yeah. What is the creator of that story? Hey, Drake, can you look that up for me real quick? Yeah. What's the? Anyway, I would love to see his sequel in animation and in anime form. When they did that little scene in anime, that shit was cold than a motherfucker. I wish they would do
Otomo.
There we go. I would love to see an anime of the continuation of the bride storyline. The daughter.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
To shout out the Vile Eye. I'll be talking about the Vile Eye all the time. He did a character analysis on Tetsuo. When you get the chance, go check it out.
Who is that?
It's the Vile Eye.
The cat that had the Tetsuo is the guy Kaneda fought in Akira.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the YouTube channel.
Yes, the YouTube channel. He did a character analysis on Tetsuo. I just want to shoot that in there too, just so you know.
I would love to see that in anime form. Do y'all remember the anime scene in Kill Bill?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I wanted more. I wanted all of that.
With Oren Ishii for both scenes when she grew up. Yeah.
I wanted to see all of that.
Yeah.
Y'all can give me all. Hey, when it came back, I was like, fuck.
I got a question.
Get these real motherfuckers out.
Yeah,
I got a question.
that bullet scene where they followed the bullet through old dude's head, and then you got the two chicks in the limousine looking in the hole and shit.
Yes, hey,
epic, guys.
That scene on the bed, bruh, when she killed old boy.
Oh man, yes.
And she killed her in the same way that her dad died, bruh. Oh, that shit fucked me up. That scene is beautiful, bro.
She leaned to the side, covering blood. And she looked at the camera and was like,
I'm talking about when that Thor came through the bed when she was under there, bro. That was terrible, man. That was terrible. Oh man, great scene. But yeah, I would love to see that instead. That'd be dope. Because I heard No. Okay, so you remember old girl, the bride killed Vivica Fox's character in front of her daughter.
Yeah, her daughter growing up.
Her daughter growing up and coming after the bride will be dope. Because she said, I just said the continuation. I wish the continuation was in anime form. But I was saying like something that looks like that would be dope as fuck, like Akira.
Yeah.
That would be. You could do so much with that right there.
Yeah.
You could do a whole lot with that. Fuck yeah. Hey man,
so we gonna read that Shang-Chi by Jean Lu Yang. That's his name. Mm-hmm. The first 5 issues. It's
comicsology.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't read about Bruce Lee, man. And we gonna
hey, you know what though?
Going back to Recreators though, I actually really like the concept of that show.
Yes, thank you.
I really like how original it was.
It was very original. But there was a tournament. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to change.
Dre ass had me weak last night talking about it. It might sound like it's a
I cut it off before I finished.
I
know. Hey, I was looking at my phone like these punk motherfuckers are sitting here laughing at me. Y'all probably about to take y'all back, but who remembers Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh yeah, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, okay. So there was a
character. Are You
character.
Afraid of the Dark? Okay, yeah.
No. Let's go back even further. I'm about to see what type of dudes I'm in here with. Do y'all remember Ghost Rider?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a character in there. It used to roll around. I'm about to see if y'all remember. It was like, you laughing at me? You laughing at me? That's how I felt when I was reading that shit. Like, you laughing at me? How dare y'all? Play with me and my hatred for tournaments like that.
Sound like it's a turn. I was weak.
That was crazy.
That shit was the greatest shit out.
Hey, but see, that's what I'm saying though. So I was in that story, and then that popped up. I'm like, oh, it's halftime. Time to come back after the tournament's over. it's halftime to take a time out from this anime and come back when it's done, man.
I dug the story. The story is epic. I think it's a story about what most writers dream about. Shit. You want to see your characters up and moving around, and then motherfuckers is writing these people, and they're up and moving around in the real world. Like, what the fuck? How did you get here? What the fuck? So I think it's a dope ass story.
Even outside of that, it's you're bringing your characters to life. Then you're also going along, like they're talking about the struggle of continuing the story to keep that actual audience engaged too. Like, if you're going to do this and we got to bring this character in this way, we got to make sure it ties in correctly. Like, they were telling a story about a story, basically.
Yeah, in real life, in real world.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is how old girl got let loose because her creator committed suicide. I think that's that's dope in itself. Like, that's why she's on a rampage, is the girl killed herself and made one of the
illest. Yeah, like Dre was saying, like I liked how I the story is good, but like the you taking a step back and looking how they're telling the author's telling a story about a person, then the characters come to life, and then they have to figure out like how in the hell like we keep the story going, and like how is all this shit going to fit together. I think it kind of reminded me of a few anime. I don't know if you guys remember. There's
let me see that shirt, please. The shirt.
Oh yeah.
Let me see the shirt.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I'm rocking this shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's that hard shit. Yeah. Go ahead, continue.
All right, hey, look. It's simple. It's simple shit for me.
Yeah.
I think it reminded me of a few anime that I've seen from back in the day, some classic shonen shit. But but the writing is a little complex, and I like it. I like it, man.
Yeah, I like the creativity of it, but y'all already know. I mean, I was like, yeah, see you later. Hey, One Piece. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, hey, Zach, are you into any Marvel, DC stuff like that? Or are you only in manga? Because Rox is more like a manga guy. So I wonder where you stand.
More into manga and anime, but I guess more recently and stuff. I don't know. I've always kind of followed like the main things, the movies and all that kind of stuff. But as far as like the comics, no, not really.
Oh, okay.
My dad was into that when he was a kid, but so he might be able to shoot some really old shit. Because he was like a teenager in the 80s. So
okay, yeah, we got an encyclopedia right here.
Zach, I got a question for you, man.
What?
I got a question for you, Zach, man.
Go for it.
Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. What do you think about that character? What do you think about like? Because so I'm talking about Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know if you guys read the manga. I mean, the anime is out.
I watched the anime. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've seen season 1 of the anime.
Yeah, so I know a little bit about it, and I know that the character's going through several. Like he has different personalities. What do you think about the writing for the character, like the character development? What do you think about the character himself?
The story is definitely a character study. So it's definitely a character study. The story doesn't function without Kaneki. It's all about Kaneki and those personalities. Everyone else is sort of a side character, and they feel like that, right? They really do feel like that. There's some stories where it's like the side characters really have their own narrative within the main narrative, and it feels really, really neat. But no, I mostly love Tokyo Ghoul. I think it was on a really, really awesome track, especially in before Re. And I didn't like what they did with Kaneki when they did like the mind wipe, and now he's someone else. And now and the way they did the Reaper. Like they really build him as the central villain. I'm forgetting his name, but the guy.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
Say it again?
No, I know you're talking about, but yeah.
He's supposed to be the Grim Reaper of this story, right? And the way he kills himself off, and it's just like, no.
What about him as a character? The character he talking about?
Kaneki is amazing. I think Kaneki's amazing. I think it's the. I really think it's the. There's no. I said this in the last podcast. The story's only as good as its villain, and so the villains are stronger than Kaneki in the first half, and that's what really sucks you into Kaneki is he's overcoming these seemingly impossible to beat villains and this torture and all this. It's really, really dark, and I love it. I love that, right? It's very much just the Cinderella story of him being this like beta simp male, to becoming this like Venom like character, this very dark monster of a character, obviously with a lot of internal conflict. that manifests into these different personalities. It's awesome. It's great. But I think there's the villains we have in the second half are just not like the Reaper was what they had, and he just kind of like kills himself. You know, he just kind of commits suicide. It's like, this is lame. Like the main villain in life isn't gonna just keel over and die for you to become a hero, right? You got to defeat that. You got to defeat your conflict. It's not just gonna keel over and die for you. So it's unrealistic. That's like the central core conflicts in our lives aren't just going to keel over and let us win. And that's why I have a problem with that. Aragon, the book series Aragon, if you guys finished that one.
Yeah, I know that.
They did the same thing. The main villain commits suicide at the end. It's like, what? What the fuck is this? This is talk about lame writing with turnings and stuff.
Hey, they did that. They did that with Bill.
Yeah,
that was a horrible ending.
Talk about cop outs. Talk about turnings being a cop out. It's like building up an OP villain, and then making the only way to defeat him is them killing themselves. It's like, that's so unrealistic. So I think I have some criticisms for Tokyo Ghoul and what they did to some of the characters in the later half. But overall, I love it too much to hate on it, to sit here and pick at the criticisms. I'd love to read it again myself and come back and do a video where we talk about it more. But I personally, I loved Kaneki's character. I love his character development. I think it is really, really cool. From a very, sorry if I'm talking too much here. I want to let you guys jump in and stuff. But from a Freudian perspective, right, from a very psychological perspective, it is this really, really neat story of the girl he's taken on a date, right? Tries to eat him, right? Yeah. And so what that is back. Man, what's up, man? What that is a metaphor for is a girl turning you down, right? It's a metaphor for a girl turning you down. Spider-Man is the So that's there's like the Freudian metaphor is rejection, right? Yeah. What happens when you get rejected, right? You either completely give up or something manifests in you to overcome that challenge. But the thing that has to manifest in you is a little bit of a monster, right? There's a desire, right? And so I think that's what happens with Kaneki is he has this split, right, of who he was before this girl rejected him and who he must become in order to get Toka at the end, right? And so the story is sort of like, the beta simp has to become a monster in order to get the respect of a woman that would love him, right? Because Toka really just looks at him like, oh, you're kind of pathetic and whatever.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Right? And so then he becomes something that's a monster and more worthy of her attention and affection and things like that.
That's Lady Death. That's Lady Death and Thanos.
Right. Well, right. This is an archetypal thing that it's in a lot of the male hero journeys, and so they do everything correct there. I just kind of get lost. I think they could have done a way better job with the villains.
Okay.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What are your thoughts on it? Like what?
I kind of feel the same way you feel. Like, the Reaper, it's a build up to a big build up for a big letdown. Yeah. I just me personally, I was more to the more complexity about the how you say it, the thing that the shit that shoots out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When as the story progressed, I found that more interesting, like their powers and shit. Yeah, I kind of seen Kaneki as a dude who he has all these different personalities. I felt like it was too. There's nothing else going on outside of him. His shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And so I was drawn more into the powers and abilities and shit, but. And a lot of people, say that too. Like, I felt like, this was the villain that he needed, and then it was a big letdown. That's all it was.
I think to X's whole thing as a writer, you want to correct the mistakes that these other people did.
What they should have done there, what you wanted to see was Eren Yeager versus Reiner, right? What you wanted to see is Kaneki put fucking Reaper in a guillotine and rip his fucking head off, right? Like you wanted to see Reaper just killing him and him near death, but him just pushing through it with this just unrelenting will, and then him killing Reaper as you know, at the end of an awesome
or die.
Yeah. So and I almost would have loved Tokyo Ghoul if it would have ended the first time Kaneki and Reaper came across. Like they should have ended it right there. That would have been better than all of Re, in my opinion. The way it is, the way it is as is. I would have loved to see Kaneki lose to Reaper and have the story end there.
Let me bring up something real quick. This is just a side note, man. I does my thing. I'm off the thing and I does my thing. And when I'm doing my thing, funny shit comes across. Yo, Bobby, Thanos lives. Hey, you know Death gave him that shit, right? she gave him AIDS, man. Her nasty ass. She
gave him space AIDS, nigga.
Hell yeah. Hey, the nigga's dying. He caught some rare ass Titan disease. That nigga is dying. I wonder where he got it from. Hey, because check this out. Lady Death is fucking on his son now.
Thane?
Yeah. So, and the bitch was around town. She done fucked up Thanos.
She ain't fuck with Thanos at all. She never gave him the time of day.
Hey, she obviously did, nigga. She obviously did. Hold on. He wanted that ass that bad, got it, and now he got the shit.
But he can't die.
Oh, hey, it's dope. You need to read it. Maybe that's what we should be reading. Read that. That shit. Yeah. Hey, that shit's hard. Bobby, that shit cold, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty. It caught me out. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
read.
That's good.
But is that still in continuity that he can't die?
That shit came out maybe like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I can't remember, man.
That story was
I think dope. In Battle World, that's what ended up happening. In Battle World, he couldn't die, and then he went to take Mistress Death out. He killed her ass eventually.
You talking about Secret Wars? Oh shit! Remember, Dr. Doom ripped his whole skeleton out of his body. That's what happened.
Yeah, but he still didn't die. He can't die because he's banished from the realm of death. Mistress Death don't want him there, so she kicked his ass out.
You know what, man? I don't know. I know.
Hey, obviously, she fucking with his son. Fuck you, nigga. You can die whenever you want.
Perry movie, nigga. That's what that shit sound like. It sound like
you get out of here.
She wouldn't have nots. That's what the fuck it sound like.
What'd you say, Trey?
I said, she said Thanos can get the fuck out of here. She want thing. Nigga.
That thing be thanging, don't it? That thing be thanging, man.
Yeah, Mistress Death loves Deadpool.
Yeah. Hey, he gets the Phoenix Force and Silver Surfer gets involved. It's pretty dope, bro. It's pretty dope, man.
I'm all over it. You said Thanos lives?
Yeah. He brought that up on the podcast. I was like, let me check this out.
Thanos wins.
Thanos wins. I was
like, let me check this out. And I ended up checking it out. I'm like, that shit hard.
Does he always lose? I don't know. Does he always lose? Is that why?
He takes a lot of L's.
Hey, there's a movie that I actually read the book and then watched the movie. No Country for Old Men. That's probably one of the best endings ever. I don't go back to the Clint Eastwood days, and I know that happened before, but just to how that walk off was, and then you lost. Y'all lost. I like to see that. Other people be like, well, you can't do that. Nah, you can't. You can do that. That's what it happens.
Yeah,
I wish. Hey, you know what I was thinking? I remember when Guardians of the Galaxy came out. Chris Pratt was that guy. I was like, man, they should have just took care of that nigga in the beginning. Like, just shock the fans. Get them all hyped like they did with Drew Barrymore and Scream. I loved that. How they did that was great. They put her in all the commercials. Everybody was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go see that. Dead in the beginning. She's out of here. She's gone.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I like that's become abnormal in storytelling now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like The Departed.
Not really. Game of Thrones did it with Ned Stark.
The Departed was amazing. Oh
yes. When he was getting off that elevator, bow.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw that coming. I like that.
So good.
You know what though?
The Dark Knight Joker won, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He won at the end, man.
Please explain.
Think about remember when he was hanging upside down?
Yeah.
Like he was explaining, like, yo, the fact that you can't, here's what I interpreted from it. The fact that you can't kill me, your code, I win. All of this basically was for nothing.
No, it was just for his entertainment. Yeah.
Exactly. I win. I'm at the end. He's hanging there laughing. One.
You know he can't kill him.
I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna get out. I can do whatever I. This is all me. This is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I loved that character. Didn't love the movie, but yeah.
Heath Ledger's Joker was amazing.
Yeah,
that's almost the part that takes me out of the Batman stuff is that he doesn't want to any hero that is like a oath to not kill. I hate it. Fucking hate it. Bad writing. It's fucking trash.
I don't know.
You know what's interesting?
That makes things interesting.
Attorneys.
You know what's interesting?
Bro, imagine if someone got to like Germany and got to Hitler and they're like, "Yeah, sorry, I can't kill you." You kidding me? You kidding me?
Hey,
how many people have to die just to get to you?
If y'all want to go through the rabbit hole, we can go. But I don't know. I don't know if y'all want to do that with me right now. I'm off that thing. I'll take y'all down a rabbit hole like no other.
Let's go down the rabbit hole.
Oh, shit.
Okay, hey, the smoke has been lit.
Explain what justifies characters that refuse to kill such irredeemable villains that the world would be a better place without. Clearly, like you would save human lives if you were to take them out, and they've shown that, right? They have a track record of killing 10, hundreds, thousands of people. How do you That wasn't my rabbit hole. I was talking about something totally. I was talking about some Hitler shit. You know, I got a rabbit hole that we can fly through. Oh God! All right.
But yeah, that's something I'll say for another time. But my liking of the Batman character is so to my. If they were killed, I feel like the justification for his parents dying would not have it literally everything implodes once you do that. I think it does implode. It does implode.
No, from a Jungian perspective, it would be the idea that he won't commit murder because murder is what took his parents away. But the thing is, there's a yin
and he's traumatized. He's traumatized by that.
But there's so the Jungian perspective would say there's a yin and yang to everything. So there's murder that's bad, obviously, right? We can all agree
and murder that's justified.
Murder that's justified, right? Like if a girl is getting raped, right, and she pulls out a knife and fucking stabs that motherfucker, is that justified?
Yes.
So then we see that murder has a point. It has a place in time. It's not that it's always wrong. And so that would be Batman learning that there is a time and a place for murder, and that completes his character, that completes his journey.
Now you tell me.
And Joker is probably, a good enough, maybe you can set it up with someone else, sure. Because I think there's something else to Joker archetypally that you can't kill. And that is he's the embodiment of chaos in those stories. And chaos never dies. It only changes shape. It's a great old line. Chaos never dies. It just changes shape. Okay.
And that's why it's three of them.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Right.
Dark Knight's metal.
Right. So to Joker's point, right, the reason why he wins is because you have Bane. You got everything continues to go wrong, right? Oh, you caught me. It doesn't matter. I gave everything a little push, right? And so everything continues. The chaos continues. He didn't save the day. So
yeah. I think with what I'm saying. The simple fact that if you result to I wanted to hear from you. What do you feel like out of all the things you've heard? If we just gonna go by the movie, what was justified for him to die, for Batman to kill Joker? What would have been justified? The fact that he killed his girl?
He was responsible for all the deaths, both criminal and innocent, in the bank. Wasn't it?
There was no. Well.
He took a couple.
People definitely died there. People definitely died there, right?
They killed. He killed like 2. He convinced all the other ones to kill each other.
He killed his own guys too. So yeah,
right.
Okay, but that's still not justified.
Joker's character is very, very likable because he also goes after the mafia, right? So, but Batman doesn't know any of that, right? Heath Ledger's Joker is obviously is responsible for killing Rachel. Okay,
but this still ain't
huge.
justified.
That's fucking huge, man.
That's not justified.
Regardless of if a random criminal killed my parents, that would make me want to kill someone, and it would be justified. And then he also put the lives of all of the people on the ships in danger, right? I mean, the Joker is responsible for, and you could say maybe not explicit murder, although he is. Literally, he does kill someone in the first. Doesn't he kill somebody in the first?
He kills Michael Jai White, and he kills the dude with the pencil in his eye.
Right. Yeah. Right. So he has committed murder, obviously. But no, there's a lot of justification for it. You know.
But those was extras. He killed some extras.
It's basically just. That's all it is.
Murder doesn't count if we don't know their name.
No, I was saying I was fucking with you.
Yeah.
Joker's whole stick is there's the truth and the lie, man. That's basically what it is. Like he put the bomb in the people's hands so they would kill each other, but he just basically, like you said, gave it a push.
Heath Ledger's Joker, like
he did put that bomb in dude's chest too. He cut it open, put it in his chest.
I almost look at Heath Ledger's Joker like the real hero of that story, and that's why we like him so much. You know, he's not the real villain. The real villains is the rigid police system who's in bed with the mafia, and he's going after all of them. And Batman is this rigid idea of justice he's trying to tear down because it's
like Malcolm did.
Right. Well, you could take it that way, but I would say the Joker's doing something different than Malcolm.
No. I'm saying the intent. I'm talking about the intent.
Maybe. I don't even know. I don't think. I don't think Malcolm was trying to shape.
You out, Carl?
What's up?
Oh.
You out?
All right, man.
Yeah. You can't hear me?
I can't hear them dudes. Yo, I heard you, Dre.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear Carl. Yeah, you saying he was out.
Hey, they tapping into my shit, man. I can't hear them dudes. They in my shit. CIA. Hey, that's CIA.
Shit.
So what'd he say? What'd he say?
That 2 hours already.
Oh, he said he's out of here.
Yeah. He was taking off.
You can't hear him.
Carl.
I can't even hear Bobby. That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
All right, y'all. Damn. All right, Carl.
So back to Heath Ledger's Joker, I guess. I would say he was the real hero because he presented the most truth, and he lived by his truth, and he was challenging a rigid system, be it the bad guys, right, like the mob bosses and everything, and the criminal justice system that was in bed with them, right, as well as the rigid hero who wouldn't do what needed to be done, right? Joker did more to rip out on the guts of the mafia than Batman ever did, and he showed him that.
Well, but you know what though? At the end of it, like you were saying, there are things that are justified, but I think also the whole entirety between the Joker and Batman is to say who says what's justifiable. You see what I'm saying? Like, so there's a
the Joker's message. That's what I'm saying. That's the Joker's message. Yeah, that's why it makes him the hero of the story.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like and to X's point, like like we can, like it's just like we all hear a story. Just like with this movie here. We all, you know what I'm saying? We got the movie. We all got different interpretations of it. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, like even in the third movie, you're absolutely right. Like like nothing changed. Nothing changed. What?
Yeah. Joker was right. Joker was presenting to Batman. There is an appropriate time to kill, and sometimes you can get more done with if you were to give up this one dumb mediocre virtue that limits you, right? It limits you from getting things done.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But it's only justified in.
And that's him playing. That's him playing Batman as well too.
Yeah.
That's him fucking with his brain too. Right? That's what he was. He was the master manipulator.
You're right. Well, he has to make because at the end of the day, he would use that to justify killing in the wrong sense. But to my point about Batman, it's what takes me out of Batman is that he won't overcome his fear of death and murder to do the right thing sometimes, and that would actually protect people. And so that's why it's this like cheap.
Him placing them in the asylum is his attempt to protect.
Hold on. So
because chaos never dies,
it
only changes.
Yeah, but hold on. But it's not his fault that they escaped though. So there's a City of Bane. It came out like last year. Basically, Bane came to Gotham, slapped up Batman, beat him up again, and he became Batman. And he was actually killing villains. Batman comes back, slaps him up.
What is this again? What is this?
City of Bane. Batman comes back, slaps him up. He's Batman again. And so what the citizens of Gotham were like, hey, like, why aren't you killing people? And he was like, well, I think I'm doing the right thing by putting him in an Arkham Asylum. But come to find out that the main guy in Arkham was corrupt by this guy named the Designer. So you probably have to read like another like 2 years of Batman shit, but it's really not his fault that these motherfuckers escape, because when they go to Arkham or they go to Blackgate, they're supposed to stay there. Like they don't escape out of Blackgate, and they're not supposed to escape out of Arkham. You know what I'm saying? But you know how the system is. Somebody get petition. You know they crazy. You know, but somehow, some way, the doctor did the evaluation. You know good and well this motherfucker don't need
he should be where he's at.
Yeah. So and so
a lot of that. Never mind. Let me not go down there.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, like you're right. Like, he is right. You can do this. You can do that. But who are we to say anything? You see what I'm saying? And I think it's all.
Yeah, and it comes down to discernment. It comes down to judgment. It comes down to, are you wise enough? Are you paying attention enough to do the right thing when it's necessary? You know, to not commit murder when it isn't necessary, right? Mm-hmm. Which might be a majority of the time. In Batman's case, since he's well equipped with all this technology and martial arts, he can take out guys, he can throw them in prison, right? But then there are other cases where you've got serial killers and all this kind of terrible stuff. It's like, okay, well, maybe it's not worth throwing him in Arkham just to wait for 10 years to him to get out and kill another 60 people, and then I got to do this all over again. Maybe it's better to that comes down to discernment, and that's, again, the wisest, the best kings, heroes, whatever you want to call them in storytelling. That's what they do, and that's something that they show and everything. So, you know, I think that's why the Joker is so likable, is because to your point, he kind of plays that role in the Dark Knight series that you're talking about, that Bane did in the comics, where he becomes Batman and starts killing people. It's like he shows Batman where his logic and morality is flawed by showing him all of the corroded stuff that's going on in the world he's supposed to be the hero in, right? Like, this is your world. You're supposed to be the hero. You're not doing a very good job. I'll show you why. Here it is. I'm going to pull out the rug and show you all the bugs. You're not doing a good job of cleaning up these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I liked that. I liked that series too. I liked it all. Yeah. All of it stacked.
Yeah.
That's definitely like
I'm definitely gonna get this one, Bobby. Tell me that name again. City of Bane.
City of Bane. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get. I'm about to rush.
There's another one. There's another one where death. I can't. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the series. I'll put it in the chat. Where Deathstroke comes to town, tells him like, "Hey man, you should have been killing motherfuckers." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "How come you're not killing people? I'm here because you're not killing people. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to make sure that I take you out so the person who comes in behind you kills people." You know what I'm saying?
But he can't do it. He can't do it. He can't see Batman.
I mean, yeah. And there's another storyline where Red Hood, where Joker tries to make Red Hood another Joker. He tries to turn him into the Joker. And there's a whole conflict of what, like who's right, who's wrong, who should do this and who should do that. And obviously, Red Hood chooses not to kill. You know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't have been wrong to start killing it. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the whole point of Joker's whole point of beating Jason Todd years ago and killing him. He knew he was going to come back because he thought he was going to be able to turn him into a Joker. Joker knew that years ago. You see what I'm saying? So
in that Titan series, Red Hood does not belong without Batman. That story does not exist without Batman.
Yeah, I can agree.
You don't tell that story any other way without Batman. No, don't like.
I totally agree. I agree.
Yeah, but fellas, we have reached the end, my guys. I am got to be Ghost. I like that hat, Bobby. Is that Luffy's hat? I ain't got that Luffy hat.
Hey, this is the old man I can't see outside hat. So
You got the hat.
Fuck y'all.
Hey, that's that Luffy hat, man. He gonna stretch his arm and get a drink. He gonna stretch his arm and get a drink. Then he come back like. All right, fellas, I'm out of here, man. Hey, Dre, what's up, man? What's up with the night? What's up with your night, man? You trying to get on the game or what, man?
Y'all probably still be up because.
Okay, cool.
What you on?
I'm on some Mortal Kombat. I'm on some Street Fighter. I'm on some Tekken. I'm trying to get better. This is the master of all fighting games right here, Dre. So
for the Xbox or PlayStation?
Both, man. I got both, man.
Okay.
Hey, right. Zach, it's been a pleasure, my guy. Nice to see you again, too.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm out.
Until next week.
Hey, like, subscribe, man, or I'm prescribe you some pain pills, okay? So,
like and the pain pills is 1 pill, 2 pill, 3 pill, 4 pill,
8 pills. You got 8 pills.
Shove it up your ass, man.
All right, I'm out.
All right.